There's a good chance that you've heard someone say that real estate is a powerful wealth building strategy. Well, it certainly can be, but maybe you worry about the time commitment or the upfront money required to get in the real estate game. Well, there's a new investing platform set to help anyone get past those real estate reservations. It's called Arrived Homes. In this Arrived Homes review, we'll share the benefits of this real estate investing platform and some areas for improvement as well. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, a channel dedicated to helping you strengthen your family tree and live financially free. If you like what you hear today, please consider giving me the YouTube triple thanks. That's hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and then leaving an awesome comment down below. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Okay. Who is Arrived Homes? Well, Arrived Homes is a startup company that is determined to help the everyday person become a real estate investor. The company says its goal is to empower the world to build wealth through modern real estate investing. To do that, Arrived Homes combines the concept of crowdfunding with real estate while keeping the minimums low and removing a lot of the traditional real estate headaches investors might experience. So how does investing with Arrived Homes work? Well, you can invest with Arrived Homes in 4 easy steps. Step 1, review the offerings. Arrived Homes posts their inventory online. That means that investors can scroll through photos, property specs, location details, and much more. You can choose 1 or more properties to invest in, knowing that the listings have already been vetted by Arrived Homes for their income potential. Step 2, calculate what you want to invest. After selecting the property you would like to invest in, you'll determine how much money you want to invest. To do this, you calculate the number of shares you want to buy, starting with a $100 minimum investment. Step 3, sign on the dotted line. Once you know how much money you want to invest, you'll sign an online contract with Arrived Homes. After the contract is signed, you fund your investment with your linked bank account. Step 4, collect your income. Each quarter, you'll collect a rental income deposit from Arrived Homes. Additionally, as a shareholder, you are also entitled to a percentage of the property value appreciation. So in 4 simple steps, you can become a real estate investor with Arrived Homes. Let's discuss some of Arrived Homes' best features. Number 1, painless property management. There's no sense beating around the bush. The number 1 reason that most people give as to why they don't invest in real estate is because they don't want to be a landlord. Here's Arrived Homes CEO Ryan Frazier.
The reasons that kind of keep folks from jumping in is just that it has such high time commitments. Whether you're dealing with the day-to-day operations of, a piece of real estate, or let's say a rental home, or, managing things like tax filings or property insurance, or putting it inside of an LLC, or dealing with a property manager who's helping you facilitate. There's just so much involved day to day and kind of dealing with real estate. And so I think for a lot of people, even if they have the money to go and invest and buy a whole home, oftentimes the time commitments kind of keep you out. It's funny. I think a lot of people you look at like passive income as a desire to bring you into real estate. But the reality is, if you're directly investing, you're kind of getting a second job.
Of course, there are other ways around a lot of work. You can invest in real estate with a real estate partner who enjoys being a landlord, and you can also work with a property management company. The truth is, what people are actually saying when they talk about not wanting to be a landlord is that they wish real estate investing felt a little bit more passive. That's where Arrived Homes shines. You can invest in 1 or more properties, collect dividends, and rest assured that you'll never have to fix a leaking toilet or run background checks on new tenants. Arrived Homes does all the heavy lifting for you, making your investment a truly passive one. Each quarter, Arrived Homes deposits rental income into your account. While they can't predict the future, Arrived Homes has paid out between 3 to 7% annually in the past. In addition to managing your properties for you, they also find them. They source top performing markets, find the right neighborhoods, and even vet the tenants. Number 2, limited liability. In addition to taking on the operational responsibility, also known as the leaky faucets and overflowing toilets, Arrived Homes limits your responsibility in another way. Arrived Homes properties are put in LLCs. An LLC ensures that an investor cannot be held personally liable in the event of a lawsuit. By removing your personal liability as an investor, you can breathe easier. Number 3, emphasis on investor accessibility. We know what you're thinking. Arrived Homes sounds really good, but you're probably also worried that maybe you aren't able to invest or eligible. Arrived Homes actually wants to make investing accessible to everyone. That's why you can start buying shares for as little as $100, as long as you are a U.S. resident, that is. And there's no need to be an accredited investor. Number 4, responsive customer support. Arrived Homes makes it easy to start investing in real estate. They also make it simple to get customer support. In addition to hosting a detailed help center, Arrived Homes also encourages people to contact them with questions. You can reach out to them by email at support@arrivedhomes.com or by calling them at 1-814-ARRIVED. With everything there is to love about Arrived Homes, there are definitely some areas for them to improve on, though. Here are some of the things to be aware of with this real estate investing startup. Number 1, limited inventory. As a growing startup, Arrived Homes has good inventory, but it is limited. Arrived Homes has a growing team that analyzes hundreds of markets across the country. They aim to find the most lucrative, and that is what their inventory is based on. However, as Arrived Homes grows in popularity, it will need to expand its available inventory to meet investor demand. CEO Ryan Frazier is aware of this, saying that he estimates Arrived Homes will have properties in 40 cities by the end of 2022. In addition to growing their locations, Arrived Homes is also adding short-term rentals like vacation properties in the near future. Number 2, longer timeline. If you are a short-term investor or looking to dabble in real estate, Arrived Homes may not be for you. Your money is fairly illiquid for 5 to 7 years, depending on the specific terms of your contract. If long-term investing is your game, that time frame is nothing. But for people who view this as an experiment before taking a deeper dive into real estate, that might actually be a long time for you to lock up your money. Number 3, communication issues. A quick criticism of Arrived Homes, at least that I've experienced, is that by the time you hear the buzz and get ready to take action on new properties, the listing is gone. While that does happen sometimes, we anticipate this becoming less of a problem as their inventory grows. Hopefully, the investment options themselves expand and get communicated more quickly. In addition to properties becoming unavailable fairly quickly, Arrived Homes doesn't do the best job of listing their fees up front. They have a portion of their site dedicated to fees. While it's a step in the right direction, it could be clearer. They frequently remind investors to look at the offering details when we'd really like to see the fees spelled out clearly and upfront. Number 4, playing a role in complex housing issues. Finally, as more and more Americans feel the pinch when it comes to finding affordable housing, the concept of Arrived Homes may not sit well with everyone. Real estate investing companies and investors may have played a role in sending real estate prices sky high during the pandemic. For some people, this might be troubling. And if that's true for you, then you might want to explore other investment options that align with your values. CEO Ryan Frazier does want to point out that there is something different about Arrived Homes compared to these big companies that are scooping up real estate. Here's Frazier again.
We're the only kind of company that's facilitating buying these houses where our end owner of these houses are not Arrived. It's really these individual investors who we have, anywhere from 100 to 1,000 investors per property, kind of buying shares together in these individual houses, and ultimately, benefiting from the rental property operations, the home in general. And so I think that's an important aspect for us is how can we help, anyone really participate and access this economy alongside these companies that, are clearly, getting more effective at buying and operating homes.
In the end, is Arrived Homes worth it? Well, many people are quick to cite real estate as playing an important role in building their wealth. But for every person who sings the praises of real estate, there's someone else who hesitates. In the past, many of the typical challenges facing real estate investors, everything from limited market knowledge to property maintenance, were reason enough to leave real estate out of your investment portfolio. But Arrived Homes wants to help investors overcome those obstacles. Combining technology with their real estate expertise, Arrived Homes is an investing platform that can turn just about anyone into a real estate investor. That being said, if you're looking for a shorter term investment option, we wouldn't suggest Arrived Homes. But if you have time on your side, the monthly dividends and long-term property appreciation could be a great way for you to build wealth. For those long-term investors out there, click the link for Arrived Homes in our description to see if this low-stress way to invest in real estate without being a landlord is right for you. By using that link, everybody, you're supporting this channel. Well, enough from our side, everyone. We want to hear from you. What do you think of this Arrived Homes review? Was it helpful? How does real estate fit into your investment portfolio? Please let us know in the comments below. This is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, signing off. Carpe diem.